Hello, my name is Peter Phelps, and in this FreeCAD 016 tutorial, I'm going to do something a little bit different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to design based off of a lesson I found online for, I believe they're using SolidWorks. This is for a Sprocket for a chain drive type system, and so that's one way you can try to find or do projects if you can find information online about it. Now, this is Gears Educational Systems. I hope they don't get too upset with me for using this lesson that I found online, because it's easily downloadable. It's to create a number 25 pitch 32 sprocket. It says it's 8th, 9th grade algebra and geometry level skills. So here's all the numbers and what they define, and a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so you can find this on gearseds.com. That's where I downloaded it. These are all the different formulas. They give us the chain pitch, number of teeth, and the roller diameter. And then they want you to try, as a student, to try to figure out all the other numbers here. But then they give us some common numbers for different chain types and pitches. The numbers that they're using here are all inches, not metric, so that's going to have to be converted for our purposes. Yeah, which section where they want the student to fill all that. So I'm going to skip right on into here. We'll draw this circle that's 1.19585 inches. I'm just going to copy that, put it into the calculator. We're going to multiply that by 25.4. And then I'm going to copy that number. And since this is radius, it will work really well with our FreeCAD. Part design, creating a sketch on the XY plane. I'm going to zoom in, use the circle tool. I want to make sure that I've got the origin selected. Drag out, select the circle, and we're going to paste in that radius number we were given. Say OK, back out. And then the next step in their lesson is to draw two construction lines. So there, there. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm not exactly sure how long those are. I'm going to first try to use the origin point and make sure I'm staying on the thing and click. Then I'll draw another line. And probably gonna select that one and give it a, make sure it's straight. Up. Now this is the tricky part because I don't want to tie. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that. I'm going to click on the, make sure, click on the X, Control, click on one of the nodes there, and I'm going to set the height of that to the same as what we were doing, so we'll paste again. So that it should be right on the edge of the circle. Now for some reason this didn't connect up here, I guess, because you can see it's at an angle. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a, so it's straight up. And it didn't connect there either for some reason, even though I know I selected it. Give it that type of strength. So now I shouldn't be able to move it. Good. Now both of these are construction lines, I believe. So we'll turn those blue by going like that. So now we've got that one. Now we're going to draw a circle based on where those all intersect. And our radius calculation from the spreadsheet, it says it's 0. Why does that say 1.3336? This one says our calculation is supposed to be this. I'm going to use this number. So what we want to do is, one of the things I should have done, probably put a symmetry constraint on that one, so we're dead in the middle on it. Why do I have? No. No, I'm gonna put the circle based on where these two are coming together. And then I have to go and click that, B to place the other number, multiply that by the 25.4. And I'll copy that and switch over here, select the circle, and paste that in. Okay. 6, too small. That's. Now we're going to create some offset lines. Okay. So I'm going to just create 2 more lines. Looks like. One's here. And one's going here. And I'm going to make sure that one doesn't look like straight. Straight. And then back over to this. Copy that. Stick it here. Oh. Okay. I don't know why it's wrong. And type it there. 0.0831. Some applications don't like it if you don't precede it with a 0. I know FreeCAD doesn't. FreeCAD wants you to put 0 in there before you start putting in the decimals. It won't accept it. So we'll copy that. Bring it back over here. And I'm going to go to this way, that. And gotta calculate the other one. Let's move these out of the way where I'm working. And this other number. And then I have to type it into Now here, this is what bugs me. It says it's 0.136, but that is not the number used here. Why are they so different? Is that supposed to be a diameter number? Yeah, okay, that's the diameter, not the radius. Okay, so I'm gonna just have to type that in. 0.0626 times 25.4. Copy that one. Go to FreeCAD. And this time we're going to use these two dots here. It's okay. That's strange. Why is it? No, let's go back into it. Even here, it looks like it's coming across it just a little bit. It's inside the thing, not directly with it. Yeah, see. Now we're going to create a line CX angle A. 37 feet. Spin diagonal circle. CY. Okay, do this. Okay, so we're taking and making new lines. Now, were those construction lines? I should have checked. Were they supposed to be construction lines? Offsets, we're going to say whether or not those are construction lines or not. I'm going to say they are. So I'm going to go ahead and choose those. Let's see here. And what I'm going to have to do probably is make sure that they are anchored to see here. It doesn't automatically create an anchor where these two meet. So I'm not sure. I should connect both of these so that if I move it, yeah, okay. I want to make sure that it's, I wonder, can I anchor it also to the other line? There we go. Okay, so if we put two of those, anchor two for this point, it's now right at that exact spot. It will not move from there. Okay. And now we want to set the angle. But which angle? I guess it's 37 degrees from here to here. Or wait a minute. No, it's showing here. That's what this symbol means. So this is 37 degrees from there to there. But since the line doesn't drag out that far, I'm not sure if I can do it from there to there. Let's do the opposite. We're going to take and go from here to here. So we're going to subtract 37 from 180. Copy that. Back into FreeCAD. Click this line. Click this line. And set it to that. 143. Oops. Must have messed that up. Control Z. Well, maybe I can do just 37. Yeah, okay. I was figuring it was going to take this arc here, the inside part, not this one. I didn't think it was going to set that. So we got that. Okay, so let's go back here. And now we have 16.1 degrees between this line and this line. So that's not too hard to set. Just select both of those. 16.1. Alright. Next. What's next? Okay. So okay, so we're drawing an arc. Based on where this is at. Just click on that one. Come all the way up. Click here. And up to here. Make sure it hits yellow. And then we're going to set the radius of that to this 1 point. Okay, here I'm going to have to type it in again. I can't just copy and paste. It's going to be 0.1708 times 25.4. Enter. Copy that. And that will be the number for the radius on that. So, okay. Okay, so we've gotten that done. Use the 3-point arc command to set the arc from X to Y. Oops, I didn't do that. Oh well. I think once you've done the arc, it's not going to really matter. Let me go back. Maybe it will. Well, I can redraw that. Okay. You can do a 3-point arc here. Endpoints for endpoint. So I'm going to switch back over here. So where am I hitting? Am I hitting the line up here? Huh. I'll see where that's going to make much of a difference. It's almost between the two over here. Okay, well, I'll just set it in. So I can go here. What is it here? Or here? I'll go here. And this can be tweaked. Let's do it. Okay, we'll set that base. Same number before. Okay, the problem with doing it what we just did is it didn't anchor to end. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back to the other drawing. This I don't know where the. Okay, let's keep this. Anchor it to here. This one here. It just went. Sorry, but I'm going to go back with the other arc. Okay. Now let's set that way. Works. That looks better. Okay. I'm not sure if those were all supposed to be. Maybe I'll turn this into a construction line. This one into a construction line. Leave that there for some right now. Okay. Okay. What are we doing now? Draw line segment. Why? Z shown in green. So we stick another line. It's going to be on one. Where was it? Oh, okay, so it's crossing. Okay, let's set this to this is a 90-degree angle. And then I'm not exactly sure how far. Segment YZ perpendicular to C what? Okay. I don't think FreeCAD has the ability for me to just split a line. Oh well, maybe it does. Okay. I'm not exactly sure where am I supposed to be cutting it. Sorry, I'm not going to figure this one out. It says to segment that line. Why is it perpendicular to C1? I don't understand why I would need to split that line. Why not just move that line to where I need? You should just stick this and this point together. It's supposed to be stuck on this. Okay, to me that does what they're talking about. Okay, I guess we're putting 2 more lines up here. Go 2 more lines. And determine the offsets 0.19 times 25.4. Down here. So that is the distance between this line and this line. Okay. Okay. The other line is over 0.1810 times 5.4. Copy that. I don't understand why they do a lot of zeros. Why not remove the 0? 0 is not necessary. But okay, so that's the line. Here. Okay. And we're gonna have to make the And I guess go ahead and cross things. Extend out the other lines. Looks like I need to. And I'm going to turn those into construction lines. Thinking they're not an actual part of the tooth. Okay, and we're creating another circle. Oh, okay, so that one. Okay. This one here, evidently, goes to there. Now, the circle is there. How come my lines don't look like theirs did? I mean, mine look like they're really far apart. What did I do wrong? Does this look like bone? Huh. Did I mess up my calculation? It is 0.19. 0.9 times 25.4. 4.62. Understand what I know. It's not making sense. Oh, wait a minute. See, here there's a 0, but here it's not. Okay. I think I caught it. It's 0.019 times 25.4. What a difference a decimal can make. This is one of those, oh well, let me double check these number 2. That one's 120. Because, yeah, one decimal place off can make a huge difference, as you just saw. That's not good. I'm looking at that going, why are my lines not matching theirs? So I used the wrong number. Okay, so now we can make this circle. I think my lines are where it's supposed to be. And again, we're going to have to type it in 0.1050 times 25.4 equals 2607. Copy. And zoom in. 4.3 out. Separation that. Paste in number. see how they kind of combine right there. Okay. And just put this. Make sure it's in right there. That way it's dead on that center cross mark. Okay. So this creates okay. Um, okay, so looks like we're drawing a line. It comes from the middle up here, and it's supposed to have an angle of 6. So this control this one and 6. Okay, and then the tooth form on the outline below. This represents 1/2 of the tooth form. The form is comprised of 4 sections. Okay. Now this is a bad part about using FreeCAD to try to do this, is there is no real easy way to create what they're doing, because there's no so what I see is, okay, we need this section to this section, right? That's the tooth. So what we've got to do is go in. This is going to be tricky. I need to take this one. This. Did I get it? Okay. Click this. This. And actually, I need to drag that point back down. That's weird. I should have been. Crud. Okay. Didn't get pinned here, which I thought it was. Good. Now, what we want to do is get this to connect to this. Pin that there. Okay. Now, this length here, I don't understand why we even made it, to tell you the truth. I am going to delete that. Then I'm going to take this piece here and pin it to this. And then, it's going to be tricky. Now, we want It starts to get too many places. Let's see. I'm going to delete some things. Like, I think this line doesn't need needed. These lines, I don't even know what they're for. I'm going to take this line. No, I'll leave that line alone. I'm going to probably get it. This doesn't need to be there anymore. These angles. Sorry, I'm eliminating things because it's so many different parts. Is this still on that one? There, okay. This one needs to be pinned to this one. Okay, so the part here, the hard part, is we want to keep this angle to here. So is there any way to go? No. Okay, I'm gonna make a line. I'm going to pin it so that it's hopefully on. I'll pin this here. Take it, move it. Oops. Because the hard part with this is we only want this piece. So what we're going to try to do is see if I can trim out the other parts. Now, this we can want. Well, I don't know if I get that in there. Okay. We still want there. Now let's make sure that these two are combined, just in case. And so, if we can, now this circle here is kind of, this piece over here is obsolete, we don't need that. And then we're going to want to sorry, this is part of the adapting instructions and trying to figure out how to do it in FreeCAD rather than the way that they were doing it. So I wonder if I undid the constraint here and it. I want it. Oops. Oh no, I messed all up. This one is this one. is going to maintain, I think, that 6-degree angle. Well, let's see. Yeah, there. Still maintains that 6-degree angle. Let's see. Get that to stay there. I can just cut, clip, trim edge. Let's get this done. Oh, and this big circle, I think it was just a guide. It's not going to be an actual part of all of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this line here. Oops. That was supposed to be pinned to the center. Okay, I'm going to switch that back from being a construction line to being a physical part line. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and make a line that goes with this and here, or vice versa. Let's take this, control that one, pin them together. Okay. Now I'm going to close that. So let's see. Okay. Now, so basically I have that part there, right? This will form that, but it's only half of one of those teeth right now. What I need to do is figure out what is the width. So this should be here, 93.9 0.93 minus 0.6. 0.6 inches represents the clearance number. So we're going to enter that in here. 0.93 minus 0.006 times 25.4 equals 23.4. Copy, and I am going to pad this. Something's broken. Didn't pad. Cancel. I'll go part design, validate sketch, fix one missing coincidence time. Okay. Finding the constraints, no. Okay. Now try the pad again. No, again stupid. I don't know why the validate sketch doesn't fix this. Okay, so I gotta go in and see where it's broken. So first point, I'm gonna look. It's the bottom because it's yep, that's broken. Okay, go back up to the top. Gotta make sure everything's connected. It's not. Oop. Let's make these 2 points the same point. Let's try that. Yay, okay, padded. Then I'm gonna go to part. Right now it looks like just a big slice. I'm gonna take the pad and I am going to mirror it. I think the YZ. We could do it that way. So now we have a profile for the key. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take. Oops. If you ever accidentally double click it, just right click on the thing and say finish editing. So I'm going to select the pad and then the original pad, the mirror. I'm going to fuse those together. Oops. I just prefer using this one. So that's now one part. And what we're going to do is go to draft. And we're going to create an array. Oops, I didn't select something. Click. Create an array, and we're going to call it a polar array. And I remember there was supposed to be 30 teeth, right? So 30 of these. Maybe I need to move that out a little more. It doesn't look like I have the right angle. The array disappear. Go back to the original pad sketch. Back into part design. Yeah, that's probably not wrong. 6. Here for a moment. There, okay. Much better. Let's see, so what was the rest of this? Why does my light look so big again? I wonder if he meant 0.93. Okay, maybe we'll change that. Let's see. Let's correct this. He went 0.093 minus 0.06. See, I think it will look better if it's that. Something's not working. Let's see. Make the pad too small. This is one of the more frustrating parts of FreeCAD. I should be able to set it whatever I want, whether it's nanometers, millimeters. Let's try this. How is my quotation so small? I mean, it's way small. It's less than a millimeter. Okay, let's go back. This thing's almost an inch based on this. I'm gonna make it 1/4 inch. Just for the hell of it. 25.4 divided by 4. And yet it's not changing the view. Oh, that's not. Okay, I'm deleting that tab. I'm starting over. Tell it to be just 1/4 inch. Okay. The tab. Near it. What does the XZ phone look like? No. Stick with that. Why is it? Okay. Then we're going to take this solid together. Alright. To me, that is way thick. But maybe that's supposed to be thick. I'm thinking about sticking out. Alright. So there we got our gear. Then we had a hub. So 1-inch diameter with a 0.3-inch projection. I'm not sure if I can just click on the array and let me see. If I go back to the part design, if I click on one of these, I'm trying to click the face on them. Okay, there. And I say create a sketch. And click on the center. Out. Set 1-inch diameter. So 1/2 inch. 12.7. 12.7. Okay. And then we're going to close that. And then 0.3. 0.3 times 25.4. 7.62. Copy that up. Add this. Paste in the number. Okay. So now we've got that. Then we're going to cut a 7/16 inch X4 through the hub and Sprocket. This is going to be a little tricky. In my opinion, these are always fun to do, but I'll try to do 7/16. That's a diameter, right? So I need a radius. Correct. So 7 divided by 16 divided by 2 times 25.4 gives me 5.5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to round up a little. I'm going to go 5.7 to give it just a little bit of slack. If you're if you're trying to do this with a 3D printer, you want to add a little bit. If you're going to 3D print the part, but if you want it to be exact, try to use that one. I'm going to go 5.7. So this may be tricky. I don't know. I've never tried to do this type of. It may be better if I just make a cut than to try to use part design to go through it. Let's see. Let's go to part instead. And instead of that, we're going to use a prism. We'll do that. This is the 5.7. And let's see. I'm just going to make it 30. Let's see what happens. Okay, that should be fine. So I'm just going to use that to cut. So I'll take the pad, go control, hit prism, form cut. Uh-oh, it didn't like that. I was afraid of trying to cut the array with that. Because it's not a circle, I can't just go. Let's see what happens. I'm going to hide the prism for right now. Let's see what happens if I try to use a sketch to pocket it. So we'll go part design. I've clicked this top. Zoom in. And click this. Set that to the 5.7 radius. And change the light to go ahead and make sure that they're lined up right. Okay, I didn't like that constraint. Good enough. Look like that was behind the middle. There we go. Close. Let's see what happens. I don't know if pocketing will work. So I want to pocket through all. Yep, didn't like that one either. That's the problem with using arrays for things. Cancel that. You might get away with it if all you did was cut into the pad we just created, but the array itself is not going to like this. So, what do we do? Oh, I can tell you. I think we would have to back up and get rid of it. Oh, oops. Prism there. But what we could do is do this a slightly different way altogether. Get ray, fusion, pad, and pad as well. Back into the sketch. There's the tricky part. What we could do is okay, I'll make sure that these are connected. Okay. So what I'm going to do is kind of the opposite of what I was going to do before. Close this. I'm going to create another sketch. Plane. This. We want to make this circle match up. Let's see. Okay. And that means I gotta go back in. Oops. Make sure this touching. Although I still should set to the 6 degree. So make sure it is. Creepy. So moving. No, it isn't. Make sure that is. this one. I'm going to turn that into a construction line so it's not actually part of the part. Okay, close that. Going to pad both of them. 6.75. Oh, okay, so how do I do this? So, because right now, this isn't going to hit, so let's, way too far. Okay, let's put it back to 0. Let me fix this. The best way to fix it is delete this one. Extend this one up. Whoops. What did I just do? Close. So now it comes out above it. We're going to go to part. We're going to mirror. And going to go. Oops. Huh. Okay. I have the wrong one selected. Okay. And we go fusion mode. Part. Draft. Click the fusion. Make that a 30. For take the pad, back to part, control click on the array, cut, click the top of that, go to part design, sorry. And Right, it's half an inch, so 12.7. Let's cut this one, right? Okay. Bring the prism I made earlier back up. Part on the pad. That cut. And now we've got it. So much work to get just a small little sprocket. I know. Sometimes you try one thing and it doesn't work. You gotta try a different way. And that would probably be 3D printable. Right there. If it was up to me, I'd probably make a fillet here. Give it a good, maybe 3. So it looks pretty. Such a pretty little sprocket. Yeah, you can then go file. I'm just going to save this in my file frame right now. Sprocket tutorial. And file, export. Sprocket tutorial. Close that. And if you wanted, you could add like they did here. They've added these supports. They put a hole in for a set screw, or you can do the circular one with the notch key. You can even, if you wanted to create the angle, you probably would just use the rotation tool to create an angled part to cut. Bevel, to add the bevel. Okay. But we'll check that NetFab basic just to see. If there's no problems with the file. Oops, there is a problem. It doesn't like something. Well, fix it. Repair. Automatic repair. Execute. Apply repair. Removal part. Part. Export part. STL. Either of this repaired. So optimize. Export. Now that STL is probably ready for 3D print. Thank you for watching and putting up with this very long video, but I wanted to show you some of the trouble someone might have trying to design something like this and walk you through a different way of doing it. Thank you. Goodbye.